Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Creature Corner. My name is Jared Krichevsky, brought to you by Dell and Gnomon School of Visual Effects. I am a creature and character concept artist working in the visual effects industry today. Joining me is my co-host, my friend. He's itchy, he's tasty, he's Matt Millard.
Get over here!
Hey, yo, that was good. I liked that.
You like the itchy and the get over here too.
Yeah, that was great. That's my entire persona.
Matt, I don't know if you guys know this. He likes Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, and Resident Evil.
Well, man, you were off last week, and so we put a pause on the trick or treat.
Okay.
We put a pause on the trick or treat because I believe you threw your back out.
Yeah, it was terrible.
He was terrible.
Yeah.
Matt was gone. So now you're back.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't even put that together. But we're going to continue on with our trick or treat prompting, which is that's the whole plan for tonight. So
Yeah,
stick around with us as we sculpt spooky creatures and monsters and stuff.
let's make some goobers.
Let's make some goobers. Speaking of goobers, Matt, you got some goobers. You want to show us your goobers first?
Oh yeah, sure.
Look at that goober.
I got my three dudes. I got the pig one here. Let's give him some. Got the rat guy, and I got the demon baby.
Yeah, little demon baby.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna have him dressed up as maybe like a little kid with one of those little spinny hats.
Oh, with like a little yeah.
And maybe this guy is like a pizza delivery guy. He's a rat. And this dude's gonna be a butcher
He's just gonna because he's a pig.
because he's a pig.
He's a pig. Yeah, that looks great. And it's super fun.
It's gonna be really fun.
Hello, Neko Huntress. Welcome.
What's up?
If you remember the 90s, you'll remember. Anyway, so this is where I left off with my trick or treat boy. He's like a big toad monster guy.
It's incredible.
he's just,
I love that.
yeah, and so I'm just gonna be working on this today, finishing up the finishing touches on his little decoy, and then we'll color him up and get him rendered, and then we'll spend some time on it tonight on Creature Corner.
On Creature Corner.
On Creature Corner, come hang out with us as we make things spooky. We like
spooky fun.
and we're in the spooky season.
We're in the spooky season and the spooky business.
We're in the spooky season in the spooky business. Amen to that.
There it is. Keep, mop.
Map. Yeah. Now, how you been? What you been up to?
Man,
It's like you're back.
yeah, I've been super busy the last couple of weeks.
You've been slam dingo.
Yeah, right after the writer's strike ended, it's like, we can actually start working again.
Yeah.
So that's been nice.
Get people back to work.
But while I've been, bedridden or couch ridden, I've just been sculpting on the iPad and watching movies.
There are worse things than that.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, man, all your iPad sculpts are killer. It was good to see you in some like classical style.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one. I just started everything from spheres, and I was like, I want to do like a asymmetrical anatomy kind of thing, and I just started posing it, and I was like, maybe this could be like kind of a Renaissance type of piece.
My parents just got back from France. Paris.
Yeah, that's
It's a city. Did he? I didn't go, so that like I didn't get to see it. But they went to the Louvre and they took all the pictures of classical statues. So I'm like, send them to me, send them to me.
Yeah.
So we should do a like a classic Greek monster sculpt statue thing.
That sounds great, dude.
What do you think? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I like that.
I think James likes it.
Let's do some art history.
Let's do some art history. Art history with our friends.
Like some Bosch paintings, or
Ooh, yeah, that'd be cool.
pick like some really weird, like draw inspiration from like those really cool classical paintings and just like weird goblins. And
I always, I love weird like medieval goblins and freaks and stuff. Ooh, man.
there it is.
That's
the stuff.
And I'm not sure if this is the case or not, but I think Five Nights at Freddy's opens this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I think so.
I mean, I'll just wait till it comes out on.
I
don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it. I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, I know that it's like, he's gonna spend 5 nights there.
At least 5.
Yeah.
Is that what it was about? He's like vacationing.
I don't know. I really have no idea.
Gustave Doré would be a cool style. Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, something we can sculpt and maybe print.
Yeah,
I do
like start getting back into that here.
Yeah, I'm
soon.
also thinking about it. I'm thinking about printing.
I got big stuff I want to print. I need to get back on the train, the wagon.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
There are a couple projects that I'm like, I took those pretty far. Might as well just finish them off. You know which ones I'm talking about.
No, I kind of blanked for a second. What'd you say?
Well, our whole Monsterpalooza experience was one big like, ah!
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was great. We had a good time. No, I want to finish my Martian.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I got to get him finished. I want to do a proper print and paint and all those things.
Prim and proper.
Prim and proper and painted. Like a little painty guy. Making hay. Oh man. Look at that little pig boy.
Yeah, you weren't messing around, dude. That ZBrush is pretty serious.
Yeah, man, it's real. It hits hard.
It's real. Dang, we should reimagine some Killer Instinct characters.
Actually, that would also be pretty good.
Yeah. What's up, Sterling?
Sterling, what's up, man?
Combo breaker.
Yeah, combo breaker. Excuse me, you can't combo break in here?
Combo breaking room is employees only, sir.
Sir, you have to take that outside.
I think. Tell you what. Let's see if we've got some. Yeah, we've got an apron right here. I don't like that apron. I like this one.
He didn't like it.
I like the other.
Liked it at first, and then he didn't like it.
Sometimes it's okay to not like things.
Old Greeks and Romans were prized and painting sculptors. Sometimes they like to sculpt some weird stuff. Well, can you blame them? I mean,
But can you blame them?
can you blame them? Yes. Yes, you can. Sculpting little freakos. Matt, you watching scary movies?
I just watched the new Saw movie.
How'd you like Saw
It was
X? Yeah.
gnarly as hell.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly, dude.
I heard good things, but
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, much better than probably the last. God, way better than the last one.
that was Book of Saw, right? Wasn't it?
Oh, I can't remember what it was called.
That was the Chris Rock like prequel.
God.
I don't think you like that one.
It was really bad, dude.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
And Jigsaw
I wanted to like it.
was also good. Did you watch it?
No,
You should watch it. You should watch it, man.
I will watch it.
Jared.
You're talking about Saw X, not the.
No, I'm talking about the bad one.
Oh, I should watch the bad one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I watch good movies, bad movies, terrible movies.
Dude likes movies.
You gotta watch them all.
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
Well, I think watching bad movies, it shows you which one, like how hard it is to make a really, really good movie. I watched Last Shift.
Oh yeah. The what? It's like, is it a police station or a hospital?
Yeah, it's like a decommissioned police station.
And there, for some reason, you've got to work security on the very last day.
Yeah,
It's ever
yep.
going to be open. And
Yeah.
There's that crazy. Isn't there a demon or something in there?
It's like a cult of Manson followers, and they hang themselves in their prison cell.
Yeah.
They carve some like pentagrams into their face.
Yeah, into their eyes or faces or whatever.
Yeah, typical cult like stuff.
Yeah, that's a.
It's okay. It's okay as a movie.
like
I
2000s or something.
it was like 2015, I think.
Yeah, it's like a nice small budget film. It did great.
Yeah, it's for what it is, it's pretty good. It's not great, but it is it's a good watch. It's a good work watch. Sterling says 5 Night reviews are pretty rough so far. I think it's gonna make a lot of money.
Didn't it?
Regardless.
I read somewhere that it
Because
already.
fans who love 5 Nights.
I read somewhere.
What's that?
I'm trying to say it.
What's that? What?
Yeah, pre-sales were really high, is what I heard.
Oh.
So
Maybe I'll see what the Rotten says. If there's anything on it so far. You know what I did watch was the new Goosebumps series.
Oh, it's not a movie?
It's a whole series on the Hulu.
Any good?
It is actually. They kind of roll all the books into one story, but it works. And it's pretty cool. It's a little more like adult, but not like so adult. All the reviews are on the on Letterboxd, he says. But people say the practical animatronics are amazing. Well, here's hoping that the movie is better than the review. Yes. Let's get some color on this fleshy face. Hey. together. All that hay in there. Let's get some color. Little back face mask here.
Peacock? I don't have Peacock.
If you don't want to go, oh, it'll be on Peacock. No, I don't have it, and
I feel like I paid for 1 million effing services.
yeah,
And I never. You've always got to sign up for some other bullshit service.
there's another service and another service. It's like there's a few that I'm not going to get Peacock. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I just don't
I'm
want.
not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it, and you can't make me. I guess if you want to, offer it to us, I mean that'd be cool for free. But for free. I'm not paying for that. This is a shame because there are some shows that I would watch. I'm just not going to do it.
I'm not going to be your farmer.
I'm not going to be your farmer. I got it for $20 a year ago, and then they renewed my sub at full price and charged me without notice. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, they're hoping that you just forget. There is. Like Paramount Plus. I don't think I'm gonna do that either.
I think I even have that one, but I just never watched anything on it. I don't know.
There's Star Trek stuff on it, I think. Bloody faces.
Bloody faces.
Yeah, HBO Max before it became Max. Now it's just flooded with reality TV stuff.
Everything I want to watch on Amazon Prime is on the free channel, and it makes me so mad.
on the free channel
on Freevee or whatever.
It's what's really annoying is like I'm paying for this.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, I don't want to see commercials while I watch my movie.
Like, this is literally what we're paying for. This is the whole
Yeah.
point of having a streaming service. But now they're like, ads. You guys love ads.
Everybody loves a good ad.
Everybody loves ads. Guys, we're only making billions of dollars.
Billions.
Billions. Billions. Yeah, Tubi's still great though, because you don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, but you gotta watch commercials.
You do. That is the trade-off.
I am against that.
Do you have an ad blocker on your browser? Because I don't see them when I watch.
Does it skip them completely and just you play the movie all the way through?
Yep.
How does that work? I don't understand. You don't have to wait.
Yeah. There's no like break.
So you don't see.
No.
You don't see any commercials.
No.
And it doesn't stop the movie.
No.
How does that work?
I don't know, but I completely forgot about it for a while. And then I was like, oh yeah. Got to get yourself a good ad block.
I don't understand. I don't understand the science behind it.
Well, you see, you get this add-on, and that's it.
Huh. Nice.
Science. We all love a little science.
I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
I'm somewhat of a scientist.
Oh yeah, I got that green goblin sculpt too. I should work on that.
Le green goblin.
The ganja goblin.
Le green goblin. That goblin. I'm too busy to carve a pumpkin. You should sculpt one. Yeah, you should.
Oh, it is pumpkin season.
It is pumpkin season.
We did pumpkins last year.
We did pumpkins last year, and that's why we're not doing pumpkins this year. Because we talked about it, Matt and I.
Yeah, we held a meeting.
We held a meeting.
Very serious.
Very.
Yeah,
It was extreme.
Don't think that we're lying because it was a serious meeting.
We wouldn't lie about the seriousness of our meetings.
Yeah, our meetings can get pretty insane.
Pretty intense.
Yeah.
Lots of
A lot of shouting.
shouting, screaming. I think one of us shrieked at one point. Like a bitch pterodactyl scream. Yeah. The veins. Are you talking about his pumpkin creature?
Yeah, our pumpkins, they were awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, the descent into Hell must have been cool from everybody. Really, really awesome.
Yeah, super sick.
And every time I see another one, I'm like, man, I don't have time. I don't have time.
No, dude, yours turned out really good.
Oh, thanks.
Super clean. Per usual.
Per usual. Oh, thanks, buddy. I want to print it out too. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think that's the deal. If you give them the model, they're gonna print them all out and shit.
Yeah, they will do that. They're gonna do that.
They're gonna do that.
And then we're gonna do a little Halloween special, pre-Halloween special.
We are?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Halloween's on Tuesday night this year. That's also the night that we stream. So we're gonna be streaming early on Monday.
I see.
That's like I'm not doing
Oh
it.
Oh no.
no.
I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, no, it just sounded like it was something I didn't know about. But
Oh.
yeah, we're just changing the date.
It was an email chain.
No, yeah, we're changing the date. It's not really
Just-
like an urban Halloween
Just
event.
this once. You know I can't give up my Tuesdays.
He's a Tuesday kind of guy.
I'm a Tuesday kind of guy.
He's a Tuesday man.
Well, it's perfect because it's it's not the middle of the week, but it's also not the beginning. It's Tuesday.
And beholden, the Tuesday approached.
For me, it was Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Veiny body.
That's
I know what
right.
you're talking about.
Yeah. For you, the day that bison came into your village was the greatest day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday.
For me, it was Tuesday.
It was a really nice Tuesday.
Yeah. Let's give him the wife beater.
You gotta give him a little.
Yeah, you know, he gets off of work and he cracks a couple beers. I mean, his character that he's playing for Halloween. You know,
His character, yeah.
he's the butcher.
He's the butcher.
He's a butcher.
Little Danny Butcher.
It's that simple.
He's like a little butcher guy.
It really is.
It's that simple, you guys.
But Satan is evil. But Satan is evil. Where evil is, there is no place for the cross.
Evil.
Evil waits behind every closed door. Next week on Evil Doors.
Next week on Evil Doors.
Introducing the Evil Door family. Tamitha
Evil
Evil
Door.
Door. Tamitha.
Tamitha. I like Tamitha.
There we go. I think what we'll do is just let's hit it with the farmer's market. This. Let's turn this guy out here.
color on those teeth. So Matt, what's the plan with these? I'm gonna toss this guy to you. You want to throw him in a little scene?
Yeah, we're gonna do some sort of like we're all on a doorstep, trick or treating, and I have the little gremlins, and you've got the big guy behind all of them, kind
It's
of.
gonna be
Master plan.
he's like the dad.
Yeah, he's the dad.
He's like, hey kids.
Time to go scaring.
Got a little butcher knife. I bet you already had that butcher knife ready to go.
Oh, it's. Well, I mean, I'm sure you have the same one.
Probably.
Probably.
We've got a lot of butcher knives. Probably.
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 The Probablian universe.
Probablian.
Probablian universe.
The Probablian Council rejects your offer.
And we're a real council.
You gotta listen to us.
You gotta listen to us. We're real.
We're real. We'll send you a fine, or at least a very intimidating letter. Probablian.
Probably.
Probably. God.
Probabulous.
Probabulous. More spikies. Oh.
There's something up there. I know it. I saw it.
This is kind of spooky.
I think I need to find a brush. Genius 20, hello. Welcome to the corner.
Welcome to the creature corner.
It's a creature corner! Where your nightmares come true. All of your nightmares come to life.
Molded by it.
Molded!
We're adapted it. Molded by it.
You merely adapted the dark. But
I was morning.
I was like molded and stuff.
I was murdered.
It was just molded. Oh man, we haven't talked about House of Usher.
Did you finish it?
Not yet.
It's great.
I think I'm like 1 or 2 episodes from finishing.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
But yeah, dude, like I was like first episode, I'm like, no, I'm grumpy. I'm like, Mike Flanagan.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. It just seems like Succession. And then, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no, it is not. It is not Succession. And it just gets more brutal.
Space vote.
Oh yeah!
Bonesaw.
Bonesaw's ready.
Bonesaw brought to you by Bonesaw. Bonesaws Incorporated. Eat saw corpse. Try Bonesaws. Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah,
Very, very good.
I liked it. I liked his other stuff too.
I kind of run hot and cold on it.
Yeah.
Because like I think I need to just watch Midnight Mass again.
Oh man, I've seen it a couple of times.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Put another color.
Maybe there's no one left to hear my voice. No living human being to record the end of the world.
The end of the world.
As you know it.
As you know. Science gone awry.
Science has failed our world.
It's time to become one with the marshmallow people. I feel like I need another color on it, but I'm not sure what. Right now he's very yellow.
Yeah, he's yellow.
He's very yellow. Do I go?
I mean, I think you go. I mean, my go-to is always just like go solid black or like really dark, some really dark value, and then pump in some of those colors. You could always, I guess, do like the hue shift slider or whatever. And
Yeah, and just kind of
Works
mess
for you.
around with it.
Brown or green has been recommended.
Brown. Go to Browntown.
Time for Brown Town.
Okay. Oh, actual question. What are some big projects you guys have worked on? Matt, you want to go first?
Yeah, I mean, if you go first, we'll just be.
Let's be here for a while.
Well, we could do. We both worked on. What did we both do?
Well, Matt, let's start with let's start with the wolf.
Oh yeah, Rampage did the Wolf Rampage. We both worked on Godzilla versus Kong. Did the Warbat for GBK. Worked on Venom, several X-Men movies, Stranger Things.
I forgot we worked on that.
I mean, what was the Renfield recently did Nicolas Cage's Dracula for Renfield.
Dude, I finally told you that I watched Renfield.
Yeah.
And it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I just love the hell out of it. And dude, your concept's like 1-to-1.
It was really cool, man.
Yeah. Very fun vibe. My 5-year-old wanted to watch it because on YouTube I kept getting like recommends for Renfield.
Yeah.
He's like, he loves Dracula, and he's like, Dad, I want to watch Dracula. And I'm like, I don't know, buddy. This is a little.
Yeah, it's like pretty hyper violent.
It's pretty hyper violent, and.
But you said that's okay.
Yeah, I said, well, that's fine.
Yeah, I was watching Predator at his age. So
yeah, I mean, like my dad took me to like Total Recall.
Yeah.
Like it's fine. Look at us. We're perfectly normal, healthy.
Normal human beings.
We are very mentally healthy and sound.
Nice.
Our therapists would agree. Let's see. Things that I've worked on.
Oh, we both did Ready Player One as well.
We worked on Ready Player One. Great movie. You're too kind, Jay. Yeah, Ready Player One. I mean, that was just a blast, dude. Such a fun project. Let's see. Worked on Godzilla vs. Kong. Also worked on Renfield. Megan, I worked on that movie. Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Did a little bit of stuff for that.
The New Guardians.
The New Guardians. That's right. I got a few things through in there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The sausage suits,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. My mom's like, I finally watched the movie on the flight home. I couldn't hear a damn.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Which one did you do again?
Yeah.
My family's great because they're always like, his name was Darth Vader. My families are great because they're always like, so you animated the movie.
Oh, yeah. So you drew that, huh?
You drew that.
Like Disney.
Like Disney. Like Disney.
Like it's Disney.
You drew it. So you just draw on the computer?
Yes, Mother.
I am the computer.
I am classically trained as a computer artist.
I am classically trained. I'm a classically trained computer artist.
Okay. Where are we at? 45 minutes in. Time to hop onto the other one, probably. Looks pretty good. Maybe I'll give him some alpha work.
That looks really good.
Whew, that gets me every time. Rest in peace,
I know.
our beautiful man.
Our beautiful man. I don't think I'm screaming. So, like, what's her deal? She's just a micromanager.
What do we got? Bumpy skips.
Ear.
Next week on My Dad is a Farmer.
Dad, I don't want to farm. Get out.
Get out of my house. You're no son of mine.
Yeah. In this house, we raise farmers.
Farmers!
Do you meet actors in your field of work? Not
usually.
No. It's pretty rare when you do. I will get like scans of actors.
That's about as close, yeah.
That's pretty kind of close. You get to know their faces, you know. It's a little weird. But no. We're like little goblins they keep in the back, you know.
That is very true and sad.
They're like, oh, don't let him talk to the artists.
Yeah, don't let them talk to the hell.
They're, yeah. They're like, in the cases when I've been in a production office, they're like, they're like, oh yes, and then over here are the artists, and then we'd like pop out. We're like,
yeah.
Don't feed them.
Don't look them in the eyes.
Don't look at them in the eyes. Don't feed them, and for the love of God, don't tell them that they're talented. Do not say that they're good or interesting. Do we guys make all of the assets that you drop into Creature Corner projects? Yes. So everything that we've made is all made on the stream. I assume that.
Oh, is that the question, or?
I believe so. Do you guys make all of the assets that you drop into Creature Corner projects? I mean, like,
Do you make all the assets?
like we kit bash as well. So Matt and I both have libraries of projects that we've built up over the years.
Yeah, and half the times we're just pulling from stuff we've already made.
Yeah, and that's usually because we just don't want to make every little single thing from scratch.
Yeah, and it's a 2-hour block. We don't have.
We don't have a lot of time, and also Matt and I get bored.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, like moving vertices around isn't very exciting.
Yeah, I tried to position that apron for about 5 minutes and then just deleted the back half of it. Like, it's off camera. I don't
Like
do
when
it. I'm not doing this.
Like we definitely have the ADDs, where we're just gentle souls, and we're just trying to get through. We're just trying to get through. But also, like, when you do this for a long time, you're always trying to keep it interesting for yourself, because if you spend all day every day in ZBrush like we do, you gotta just do what you can to keep it exciting.
Yeah.
And so if kit bashing gets the job done faster, then that's what we'll do.
Yeah, just to block out like the initial idea. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna do like a goat skull monster, and instead of spending 4 episodes like trying to model a damn goat skull,
Yeah,
it's just like we'll just pop a basic skull in there and just start going.
Yeah. And the studio that Matt and I both worked at, the speed at which we had to work in 3D was crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It was crazy. So our timelines were really short, and so because of that, we A, learned to sculpt very fast, and then B, we build a library of stuff so we could sculpt even faster.
Right.
And that, I only recommend that like after you have a couple years of experience, you know, like you should definitely learn how to sculpt a hand, sculpt a, you know, sculpt a nail, sculpt the face, you know, all those things.
Mm-hmm.
When you're working on horror movies, this is a great question. When working on horror movies, do you become numb to it, or is it sometimes scary? Well, when we're working on a horror movie, we already get plot details, and I'll read the script, look at storyboards, you know, whatever they've got. So for us, we live in the spoilers world.
Yeah. Well, even the subject matter, I think, really is what he's like referring to. Too, it's like for me, it's like the initial reaction of the prompt. You're like, oh man, that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
But you're never like, ooh, this is. But you're trying to bang it out and make it spooky. You know?
Yeah. You want to bring. We're trying to bring that edge to it. You know, whatever it is. I think. Matt and I both consume a lot of horror movies. I mean, like
It's true.
lot.
Yeah.
I would say we watch probably at least 3 scary movies a day.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah, for
sure.
Yeah.
And when we're not watching scary movies or scary TV shows, we're talking about it, or you know.
Yes, sketching or something spooky.
Yeah, like we live for scary stuff. So not much scares me. I think the real world is much more frightening than,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you want to get worried and scared, you pop on the
Yeah, you just pop on the news, and then that's all you got to do.
That's the real horror.
That's the real scary stuff.
In today's America. Love it.
And so yeah, I mean, like, I think there are a very few movies that I've seen that like really frightened me to my core. Or working on a movie where the subject matter was a little too close to things that have happened in my personal life, and I think that's where it gets difficult. Those are definitely like more challenging. More on like I guess the personal level than like you know, ghosts or whatnot don't really scare me.
It's just not scary.
It's just not scary. Like, I'm scared of heights. And
oh my god, yeah. Did you watch Fall?
No, but I want to.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah.
That was scary.
I do love movies like that play on your phobias. Fall is definitely one of those. Yeah. Like one of the few movies that actually got to me was like Hereditary, I think. And I watched that movie like broad daylight in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good one.
It was a good one. Now, what was the last movie that like actually scared you?
Dude, I don't know. I also don't want to be that guy. Like,
You don't want to telegraph what your fears are?
No, I don't want to be like, I don't know if anything's scary. I mean, like, whenever you're a kid, yeah, sure, I've seen, a Child's Play scared the shit out of me.
Okay, so I mean, all right. So as a kid, I mean,
Yeah.
when you're more susceptible to fear,
Yeah,
Child's Play did it for you.
yeah, I feel like by the time I started watching like slashers and stuff like that, I already enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like I think the first Nightmare movie I saw was what's the meta one? A New Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I loved it. I was like, oh, that's great, and I had only seen
And they're already talking about Freddy as a film character, so it's
right.
you're already a little detached from the
Yeah, I mean, but the one that forever stuck with me was the opening scene of Final Destination 2. I mean, it
Yeah.
changed.
Was that with the
changes-
logs?
Yeah, it completely changes your entire life.
Oh man.
Because even you do it, I'm sure. Like, you're behind that truck, you're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
It's scary.
I don't know if that looks secure or not. I'm getting
Yeah.
over.
That's all Final Destination, dude.
Yeah, Final Destination. That was a real one.
Exorcist, whenever I was younger, was very terrifying.
Interesting.
And I think maybe being raised in like more of a Christian household had a lot to do with that. Like finding those movies a little more frightening. But as an adult, I mean, I don't know, man. It's more of just like, did I enjoy it?
Yeah.
Like, did I like it? Was it good?
I think as now as a dad, watching movies,
Oh yeah,
it's in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely triggers me a little bit, and it.
Well, that's always been like a go-to golden rule, right? The second
Yeah.
you like kill a kid or put a kid in danger, you're hitting home. So
Yeah, dogs, pets, things like that.
yeah, that'll hurt your feelings.
I remember seeing Cujo very young. And
Oh yeah.
Cujo scared the crap out of me. We had a basement at my house, and when I grew up, and so I was very scared of Freddy in the basement. That Freddy would be down there.
Nice. Yeah, I love
But
the
the-
turtles. I love the turtles, and I would always have nightmares that the turtles would invite me down into the sewer, and then Chucky had like skewered them all up onto the sewer walls.
Oh no!
Like Chucky was killing my favorite thing.
Man, that's a crossover that I would not have expected. One that I do remember was Critters 2.
Yeah.
And it's not like a super scary movie, but the thing that ended up sticking with me was the girl. She puts the Easter egg down next to. She puts like a chocolate egg down, and it's next to the critter egg.
Mhm.
And
Oh yeah, in the
it's
little
right
shop.
next to the heat.
Yeah.
So it's incubating the critter egg, and this is just a testament to the tension that was built. But like, you keep the egg cracks, and the girl is like, she's gonna put her feet down on the floor, and you just know that thing is down there.
Mhm.
And so that was one that I think stuck with me for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I was whenever I was younger, I mean, it was spooky movies were spooky.
Yeah,
I
way
think
scarier. Yeah, way scarier.
Yeah, I think by the time I got into high school, it was like my jam. I was working at Blockbuster, and it was fun.
Yeah, you get to an age, and you just start to enjoy enjoy watching them.
Mhm.
It's not scary anymore, but it's like fun. Video games scare me more than movies for some reason. I think, yeah,
That's
that's
accurate.
interesting.
That is
and
accurate,
I
yeah.
think with games, you're in it. And
Yeah, you're immersed, man. I mean, I get terrified whenever I play scary games, and it's
Yeah.
so fun. I'm like screaming. I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
That
And-
never happens in movies. You know?
and I think it's because you're in control, but at the same time, your hands are not fully in control, and so
Yeah.
you're just like, you're just shooting all over the place.
Mhm.
Yeah, a good scary game will is that I think kind of much more.
I mean, yeah, Resident Evil, man. I wouldn't walk down a hallway by myself at
Ooh.
night. I would be so scared.
Are you guys gamers or have worked in the games industry? Like we definitely play games. Matt and I we like scary games.
Yeah, I used to play a bunch of video games, but I haven't really had a lot of time now. And plus, I don't have my giant TV out here, so
He
it's
doesn't
like,
have his giant TV.
I need to get another big TV.
You should get a big TV. Matt and I both loved Bloodborne and Elden Ring.
Yeah.
The Resident Evil remasters. I loved Dead Space.
Superb.
Yeah, played a
And then
played a lot of I played a lot of Call of Duty and stuff too. Whenever the new ones come out, I usually run them down for a little bit.
I just got the remaster of Destroy All Humans.
Oh, sick!
I love that game. I got it for $15, right?
Hell yeah!
And I love the original, so getting to play it again is like,
I love that.
I love it. And it's right up, it's my jam, aliens and
Yeah, abducting cows and humans and
1950s, and they're all, the dialogue is very snappy. But have we worked in the games industry?
kind of.
Have you worked in games?
I mean, I've done work for game companies on games.
Yeah.
I have not been employed as any sort of serious thing in games at all, though. It's not really.
Yeah, I would also say that as well.
You could say, I mean, you can design for whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, but probably not in the way that you're asking.
Yeah. Have we worked at a game studio for a length of time and shipped a project? No.
Right, no.
Matt and I have talked about said things. About games.
Like I said, we have really serious meetings.
We have guys. Our meetings are really serious.
Yeah, I would not want you walking in on one of those meetings.
Guys, you don't want to walk in.
Not whenever we're in a meeting. Not like that.
Nope.
I always find it scarier when you can't see the monster, and ominous spaces are the creepiest. Yeah. It's
Oh
true.
yeah.
And that's a very primal human reaction, to the dark. You can't help but be afraid of what you don't know, isn't it? Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh my gatos.
Oh my geckos. Should probably put some blood. Just a little bit of blood, maybe.
Make the blood flow. You've got red on you.
You've got red on you.
You've got some red running around on you.
Got a
sir.
little red right there.
You've got human juice.
How did you guys start your career, and what did you guys do before?
Gnomon!
Gnomon! That's right. Yeah, prior to Gnomon,
Oh man.
well, Gnomon changed our lives, both of us. But prior to that, I I really didn't do much.
Yeah, you worked at the bookstore, right?
I worked at a bookstore. So I did do
Borders?
that. I worked at Borders. Worked there for over a year.
I cooked for
After
a very long
college.
time.
So I went to college, was trying to figure out what I was doing with my life. Didn't figure that out yet. Then I started working at Borders, worked there for a year, and I kept coming across these digital art books. And that was like, I was like, damn, this is what people are doing with 3D. This is so cool.
Yeah.
And that's, I asked my cousin who was working in the video games industry, I was like, who teaches this? And he put together a list. And Gnomon was at the top of that list.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and well, the funny thing is I was actually going to the gym on the opposite side of Gnomon. I was going.
Oh,
to
you were
Gold-
going to Gold's,
I was going to Gold's because I was getting, I was training.
Arnold's gym.
Yeah, yeah, and then I found out Gnomon was literally on the other side.
That's funny, dude.
I was like, man, if that's not a calling, I don't know what is. Matt worked in produce at Walgreens.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I cooked for a long time, and amongst other things, and found my way out here. I think it was the TV show what was it called? Face Off. Yeah. Face Off. They had a Gnomon on Face Off on one of those episodes. I was like, oh, dude, there's a school where you can do visual effects. That's cool.
And man, like that stuff did not exist when I was coming out of high school. It just did not exist. So
Yeah, I was in Arkansas, so I didn't even know that was like real.
yeah.
Very simple brain.
Our brains are smooth. Yeah, I mean, and then we went to Gnomon, and I got an internship about midway through. That internship turned into a job after I left. I stayed at that job for 7 years before I went on to freelance.
I haven't looked back since.
I haven't looked back since. Yeah, it's crazy. Can't imagine doing anything else.
I know, it's awesome.
Well, and crazy kind of cool stuff that happens in your career.
Yeah, man. I mean, never really would have imagined it. Even whenever I was like studying at school, I never really.
Even when you're dreaming about it, you don't really like think it's possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then whenever you finally whenever I was working on Godzilla versus Kong, I just had this flashback. I was like, man, I used to go to Family Video and rent every single Godzilla movie, and I was just like, dude, that's so sick. Being a kid and watching those movies and finally growing up and working on it's pretty tight.
It's pretty surreal. It's very, very surreal. Never would have pictured designing two Mechagodzillas. Right? Like It's just
Humble brag.
Yeah, well, just got to throw that out there. But that's also like one of those like completely surreal things.
Man, I wish I still had my Mechagodzilla model, dude.
I actually found my RPO one.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, I actually found him in there, and it would take a lot for me to like clean him up. But I've got him. Might be fun to try and print. I don't know. Printing hard surface scares me.
You know what I say.
Slam it in there. Matt
Slam it
Millard.
in there, see what happens.
Yeah. Matt Millard method, baby.
That's right. That's how I learn everything.
Just slam it in there.
Slam it in there, see if it works.
That's how he learned to drive.
Yeah.
Slam it in there. Sorry, officer. I'm just slamming it in there. Yes. I was thinking about that question earlier. Like, there's not a lot of interaction with actors, but there is a lot of interaction with directors. Which
That's cool.
Which is kind of the coolest.
It's like celebrities in our world, you know?
Yeah.
The visual effects studios you're outsourcing for, the artists you're working with.
Yeah.
That's the kind of celebrity stuff that we get.
It's very like niche celebrity. Because you recognize other artists that are working on stuff, or you end up working on it with them. You're like, oh my god, you're a legend. Yeah. You know how much of a legend you are?
And then you get fired and you never work with them again.
Yeah, no, and they don't talk to you. Don't return your email. Yeah. Actively avoid you on social media. TK Jewelers. Blood coming from his lips. Blood.
Hope it's not Chris's.
Terrible blood. And Matt. Favorite Stephen King movie?
Man, there's a lot of them, dude.
No, there's a lot of them.
Oh boy. Yeah, well, they just go across like all genres too. I mean, there's werewolf movies.
Yeah, and
evil kid.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Haunted houses.
He's done. I mean, the man's done it all.
Yeah.
He's done all of them.
Man, I don't know, dude. I mean, I guess off the bat, like I used to love the original TV It.
Oh yeah. The Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Excellent, of course.
I don't know if I have the brain power. Let's see.
I burned it out. He's got to render for a bit.
Definitely not Maximum Overdrive.
No?
Maybe it's goofy.
Well, I think The Mist for one.
Yeah, see,
So
that's,
it's a little bit of a deviation from the book.
yeah. I mean, that's one of the greatest horror films, I think. In
Great, yeah, greatest ending, yeah, greatest.
decades.
And then kind of silly, but I liked Needful Things a lot. I read the book and really enjoyed the movie.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Needful Things?
Yeah.
Did you ever read the book?
No.
So you know the story?
Okay.
So new shop opens in town in like Maine, and it's a store called Needful Things. Buy the people buy the thing that they've always wanted most, but it comes with a price. That
Oh yeah. Like a deal with the devil kind of
cursed
thing.
artifacts, everything comes, it's all a price.
Smooth stronger.
Smooth, stronger. ZBrush.
ZBrush. Smooth.
ZBrush.
Amazing. Incredible. Very powerful.
Very powerful.
Very powerful. Blood. Oh boy. All of our little guys are smiley little weirdos.
Smiley little weirdos.
Smiley little weirdos.
Smiley little weirdos.
Go, smiley weirdos. Well, some people just have a signature, Ours is smiley weirdos.
That's true. Either that or like evil smiles.
Evil smile. Well, yeah. I mean, a smile could be,
Everything's always smiling though.
Yeah. Well, we're happy to be,
Happy to be
Destroying.
psycho. Yeah. Happy to be psycho.
happy to be psycho.
A book by the farmer's market. Okay, I think I'll bust out a little outfit for this guy. Maybe he's holding a balloon. I think this one's going to hold a balloon.
He's holding a balloon.
Yeah, a bloody balloon.
Bloody balloon.
He's going to hold a bloody balloon.
Is it filled with blood?
He's going to be... Yeah, maybe there's a skull in there. Somehow the balloon is floating.
Yeah. Well, it is an evil balloon.
It is an evil balloon.
balloon.
Love me a good old-fashioned evil balloon.
There's blood and a skull in there.
Blood ocean.
You know what's cool is like we don't have to follow your rules, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. You got some blood.
He's gonna have a little hat on.
Hmm. I can't function normally for weeks after watching a horror movies. Don't know how you guys do it. Well, we're numb.
We have very psycho brains.
We do have psycho brains.
It's like, you know, those people that are like, oh yeah, listen to this podcast. That's like literally what we do. It's just like, yep, this is just normal behavior. Someone's getting eviscerated on this movie I'm watching, and I'm working.
And it's actually, I'll watch a sci-fi movie. It's fine, you know. But
yeah, I just watched Event Horizon. That's basically sci-fi.
I've taken to doing cardio on the spin bike and watching, like, I watch all of the Friday the 13th, all of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. I got a lot of cardio in that way. I just put on a horror movie and I'm like, yeah, this is great.
I love that.
I like that. Yeah. And yes, Matt and I, there is probably something deeply wrong with this.
Yeah. Something very wrong.
There's a great book, actually by Stephen King, called Dance Macabre, and he talks about how. Oh, am I going to kill it?
Oh no.
Well, we'll find out. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was my.
That scared me.
Oh yeah!
That one scared me. Break it. Woo. We made it. Just a sci-fi movie. There's just not enough. There's not a lot of sci-fi movies, but there's tons of horror. Tons and tons of it. But back to the point I was talking about, Stephen King. In Dance Macabre, he talks about people who love horror, and as people who are, I think, intimately aware of like the macabre nature of life. Watching horror kind of releases us of that, and it's an outlet. We're all just deeply traumatized. I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably like a trauma response, right?
Right.
Which is okay.
And people that watch horror tend to watch a lot of horror. Like people who really like horror, they watch a lot of horror. They have very strong opinions on it.
And I don't like the real stuff. I don't like horror true crime. I don't like any of that shit.
Yeah, I also...
It's like the exact opposite of what I like about.
Yeah, like I've watched some true crime stuff. It is definitely more disturbing to me than any horror movie you watch.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I think I think it's one, it's reality. You know, this stuff happened.
Yeah, and glorifying it is very weird to me.
Yeah, exactly. Like it almost seems like the more negative reaction, I guess. You know, yeah, you're right. I mean, I from like a academic perspective, I can imagine, imagine watching it and being like, wow, the psychology of these people. But that stuff is always way more disturbing to me.
Yeah, I mean it's real.
Yeah, which is like thank God, right?
Awful.
It's kind of it's a gut check for people who watch a lot of scary stuff. Bloody heads and eviscerations and guts spilling out everywhere. True crime just is far more disturbing.
Don't like it.
Matt doesn't like it. I'll watch some of it, but I can't watch too much.
Hate it.
Matt hates it.
Hate it.
And Matt really hates it.
Don't like it. Don't appreciate it.
Don't appreciate it. Well, what about Mindhunter? Did you watch Mindhunter?
Dude, yeah, that show rocks.
That show slams. It's not real, but it's based on real people.
I mean, yeah.
But it slams. It's a great show.
Total slammage.
Total slammage. Slam dingoed.
Dingulus Maxington. Attorney at Cole's Law.
Cole's Law. Do you have a case? Cole's Law. Do you have a cold case? Call Cole's Law. He's not a doctor. That man's an elephant in disguise.
Your Honor, Your Honor. That man was born an elephant.
That man's made of mud.
That man's made of mud.
This man, Your Honor, this man's clearly made of mud.
He is a mud man, Your Honor. You can't listen
Just
to
annoyed.
him.
Well, we know mud men have no rights. Your Honor, I thought this was a court of law. Get that mud man out of here. It sickens.
Get him out of here!
Okay. I'm ready to start rendering, maybe? What does he need? Does he need anything?
He needs a hum. We all need a hum.
A hug?
A farmer.
He needs a farm. All right, we'll send him over.
Send him on over, Doc. I got
Send him
somebody
over, Doc.
I got somebody I want you to meet, Doctor.
Doctor, this is my doctor. Yeah, turn the lights on. Woo, there we go. Rated PG. That's always fun. We gotta lay the feet down. We gotta go back, fix the legs real quick. We gotta fix the legs. I love his little striped shirt. Look at his little striped shirt.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Hey, thanks for coming and hanging out. Totally appreciate it. Hey, heck yeah. Drop by anytime. Ask us questions.
You gotta show us what you're making. You gotta show us what you're
That's the big thing. That's show us what you're making.
That's what we
Show us your monsters. That's what we like. Monsters. Oh my god. Your guy looks like he would stand on a corner. Or
Who took my cigar?
he needs like a he looks like he needs a pool cue or something.
Yeah.
Like he's
still
He's
I
like
think
a
the
loan
hat,
shark or something.
the hat really gives
the
him
hat.
some attitude. Yeah,
I think the hat and the shirt.
it's like, yeah, is he a rugby fan or something? You know?
It's a rugby thing. Good God.
For the love of your honor, Your Honor.
That's too much candy for one man.
It's like taking babies from a candy.
Taking babies from a candy. Keep doing that.
Nice.
Remember any of my hockey.
Oh, dude, yeah. Did you get all your stuff reset?
Well, here's the thing: is I went to Gnomon and saved out my startup hotkeys from that,
Okay.
and I load them up here, and totally doesn't work.
Like different version, maybe.
No, same versions.
Same versions.
Totally doesn't work.
It's not good.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what to do. So I'm either gonna have to like uninstall, reinstall, or I just made like a UI button. Because basically, you know how Control W is group visible / group masked.
Yeah.
I messed up that hotkey, and I don't know how to get it back.
Oh, okay. I also do not know how to do that.
Right? It's like super random. It's like one of those like secret hidden things. Hey, what's up, Ty? Good to see you, man. What are you working on? What are you working on so late at night? How did you get here? Who are you?
Where are you from? Who do you worship?
Thank you, Ozone McWego. Ozone McWego.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, we're making some goofballs here. I don't need to really look at them because I'm just going to hand this off to Matt, but
No, you totally should, man.
I should.
You need to establish
Dominance.
your no, like your look, like what you like.
Established dominance.
A visual reference.
Oh man, you know I trust you. I would trust whatever you do.
I'm gonna make him 2 feet tall.
What was that? Man, you had that cool trick. What if you
I
use
got tricks.
Are custom materials transferable in Keyshot? Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, maybe in a package. If you send a package, it might.
Oh, yeah.
But if you know how to break down the shader networks, you just need the textures, and you'll just have to reroute it. That's all. So what? Yeah, what's the trick you're talking about?
Well, you had set a label to a material, and I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh yeah, big time. So you can like make like roughness materials, subsurface materials,
Yeah, it's super cool.
all sorts of stuff, and you can just do it like a traditional shader workflow.
See, that's my weakness, is I don't know traditional.
It's all about 2s and 4s.
Twos.
Okay, so I think we're gonna ditch Ratman. And it's just gonna be these 2 guys with your guy.
Just the two? You getting rid of Rat?
Well, yeah, just for time's sake.
Oh, gotcha.
I think these 2 are stronger, anyways.
Rat Man.
The return of Ratman.
Listen up, Rat Man.
This rat isn't big enough for the two of us, Ratman.
You can't say that, Rat Man.
It's 2023, Ratman. Things have changed.
It's really inappropriate. There we go. I've got materials kind of in there. Oh, maybe I'll do. We need blood.
Why does Keyshot keep telling me that my subscription is running out?
I have no idea.
It's like, you need to open the portal. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Open the portal.
I thought you just paid for it. You get it. I don't know if it's a subscription. I don't know what it is. It's just like, why?
What do you want me to do?
I'm also like way too busy to even care about what it's saying. I'm just like, I don't care. Take it to the software.
Okay, so question is, I have ZBrush but never tried Keyshot. What is the cost for Keyshot? Way too much.
It is very expensive, dude, unfortunately.
Way too much.
Yeah.
So we don't recommend it for people who are just jumping in to the
Yeah. Maybe, I mean, isn't like, which one's free? Isn't one of them free?
Well, Blender's free.
What about, is Marmoset expensive?
Marmoset is much more affordable, but doesn't have the kind of like
Well,
ease.
yeah, like nothing does, right?
Yeah, I mean, like
Keyshot is you press a button and it takes it over there.
yeah, I mean, for ZBrush, for example, this guy's 15 million, which is nothing for Keyshot. I've slammed like 150 million polys in there, and had it work beautifully. So that's a trade-off. I would say if you're looking for more real-time renders, like pick up Marmoset. It's much more affordable. There's just a little bit more work you have to do to get it from ZBrush to Marmoset, and it's not even like that much. Yeah, and Marmoset just looks great.
And it looks a lot better.
Yeah. It looks much better. Matt and I are, for speed and ease of use of just like getting it into a program real quick, can't beat Keyshot for that.
Dude, that's the thing about Nomad is you just click a button and you're in light. Like, check your forms immediately.
Yeah.
Because
that's the thing. Yeah.
We're doing matcap sculpting like, all day, and then we send it over to Keyshot, see how it looks in real lighting. But man, on the iPad, like if they introduce that in here, like that would be insane.
You're sculpting with like light, how you would actually be sculpting something.
Right.
Looking at it in the real world
instead of an imitated cheat.
Yeah, definitely.
A material capture or whatever.
So for sure, Nomad's great. There's rumor that they were going to do or that they're working on a desktop.
Yeah, I think the guy said it was supposed to be December sometime.
Yeah, which would be sick. I would, it
would be super sick.
We would definitely be, down to try it out.
Oh, I'd be using it for sure. I mean, still married with ZBrush.
Yeah.
Just the ability to like immediately see your forms, and then also you can just export your models and open them up in Nomad and render them there.
Yeah, exactly.
These you can paint on them. I mean, it's a full package. It's wild.
Ty just wrapped up a contract, mostly lighting and rendering in Unreal.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man. Everybody's in Unreal these days.
Yeah, that's where the future is.
It's where the future is.
Oh, and it's not free anymore, huh? For filmmakers, I think.
No, they pulled that plug.
That sucks.
But you've been sculpting little dragon heads out of clay. That's rad.
That is rad.
Yes.
Some little ghoulies.
Little ghoulies.
Yeah.
Some little little ghoulie guys. I think I had a fog in here somewhere. Look at that little ghoulie guy. What a little ghoulie guy.
The gabagool.
He's a gabagool. It looks really cool.
Medieval game, obviously.
Medieval game, obviously. Jousting game, obviously.
Jousting game.
I just look at it.
That is a ridiculous looking dingo. Okay. Let's get some color on him.
Ooh. All right, he needs a name. I feel like he's got to be a Mr. something.
He's got like Babadook vibes, you know?
Yeah. He'd have to be. He does have Babadook vibes. He's like a grubby or like a. Like a nub.
Watch out for the nub of the night.
The nub will get you at night. Mr. Gabagool. Yeah.
Yeah, the gabagool.
The Gabagool. Okay. You know what? We're not going to beat that. He's the Gabagool.
I can't remember when I saved this last.
Rink-a-dink-a-dink.
Tiny Dinky Daffy.
Tiny dinky.
Alright, just gonna kill it off. Hopefully I didn't lose a lot.
What happened? Did it break?
Yeah, let's see where it's at.
There's that one guy that's really disappointed. Aww. Okay.
Hey kid, come get your gabagool.
Okay, kid. Watch out for the gabagool.
Yeah, these all of them together should be the Gabagoolies, and you should be the Papagool.
Papa Ghoul.
That's Papa Ghoulie come get you with the gabagoolies. Kid, don't you want some gabagool?
You kids want some gabagool?
You kids smoke cigarettes?
Spotted rust. A good rusty skin.
will end your life. I will make you perish, young man.
All right.
Oh, lucky.
Keyshot. Yeah, look at these dudes. Let's get these guys in there.
Yeah, look at those boys. Ah, they're great. Is he wearing like a onesie?
Yeah.
Yes. All that's all I have to say is just yes.
Okay.
Ooh, place is cursed. So awesome.
What's going on here, bud? Why is this? Spaghetti-o. Let's do. Okay. All right. Let's see what we can do here, my boy.
My sweet boy.
My sweet, beautiful son. Born into
My-
nothingness.
My son, my boy. Papa Ghoul's rules for ghoulies. Bright onesies are highly recommended. Papa Ghoul. That looks great, dude.
Pop one of these guys in here.
Do you do anything with your lights? Do you up the softness of the shadows or anything?
It just depends. I mean, I just threw lights in here right now, but yeah, it's always nice to have. I usually use point lights and spotlights. With the spotlights, I'll usually make it nice and soft like this. There you go.
With a good like a large radius on it.
Yeah.
Ah. Does look nice. I'm like, man, your lighting always looks so nice. And
Oh, thank you.
it does. It always looks so good. He's got a little balloon. Look at
You
him.
just,
Yeah.
you just gotta rely on the actual lights, instead of the. I remember whenever I first started using Keyshot, I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And you're trying to use the environments for everything, and it's like,
Oh,
you
dude, yeah.
gotta throw lights in there.
Well, early Keyshot did not have lights.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
I don't remember that.
The only way we could light stuff was with HDRI. So you would either spin it around to get your rim, your key.
Yeah.
That's all we had.
Mhm.
That's all we had.
That's all them babies had back in the
That's
ground.
all we had.
There they are. Okie dokie.
Logically, he should have been dead.
These fucking guys are very ridiculous.
Look at them. They're great, though. Look at those little munchy buddies.
Yeah, and then your dude's gonna be behind us.
Yeah.
Let's let that sit for a second. Just little bubbas.
Just little gubbers.
The gabagools.
The Gabagools. Coming this Sunday. The Gabagools. What mischief will they get up to today? Mischief and murder. 3D Pixel says those look sick. They look sick.
Grazie.
Grazie. Mr. Gabagool.
Gabagool over here, gabagool over there.
Yeah, we got a Gabagool over here.
Rack focus.
Always. Rack focus is always cool.
What a bunch of goobers.
Friendship.
Friendship again.
Big loyalty.
It's a good chance you may never leave here alive.
You need to kick that light off. I imagine them both with New York accents or a Boston LOL.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
definitely.
Hey kid, what's going on over there?
Hey kid, what are you doing? What are you talking
Hey,
about?
hey, what's the big deal, kid? You want some candy, some gabagools?
You want some gabagool?
Gosh. I still hate how clunky Keyshot is, man.
I know, man.
Just the controls and stuff. I just hate it so much. But that's what we do professionally is complain about software, guys.
That's what we do, and we're very good at it.
Yeah, we like it. Might be rim light time. Yeah, let's do.
This guy's got a bunch of gabagool.
Alrighty.
All right. Yeah, I'm there with you. I am gabagool.
Dude's gabagooled up.
Gaba Elliot Gould?
You got it, Elliot, to give it.
Okay. There we go. Let it sit for a second. Thinking like an angle like this. And camera a little bit. There we go.
Oh, sick. Yeah, that looks great, dude.
Thanks, buddy.
He's really cool.
Yeah, nice to put a little pin on it.
Yeah, that's dope.
And then your guys look great. Look at those two. You nailed 2 dudes in that time. 2 little
You know
guys.
me. I nail dudes.
You nailed.
Inappropriate, Matt.
It's for the kids. Oh man. Well, thanks for hanging out with us on Creature Corner tonight. I hope you enjoyed our little trick or treat episode. Next week, we're here early. We're on Monday, the 30th.
Correct.
Monday.
Excellent.
Yes. So join us. We're going to talk about the Descent into Hell challenge that's been going on.
That's what we're doing.
Collaboration. So we're going to share some work from that, both from us and all the artists who've been participating, doing really killer sculpts. So it's going to be really exciting. And then we'll do something spooky. We'll figure out something spooky.
Yeah,
I don't know.
spooky.
We'll do something spooky.
Yeah, maybe I'll work on the scene of all of our guys or something.
Yeah, Matt will do that, and I'll supervise over his shoulder.
Yeah.
No, it's wrong.
No, move it to the left.
Move it to the left. I don't know. If you want to contact us, tell us that you love us. I don't know. Show us what you're working on. Show us. You can find us at Twitter at MonsterMash042 or at ItchyTasty_ or at Matt Millard 3D at Jared Krichevsky. You can find us like anywhere. Just look for us. We'll be there, and we will be making monsters the whole time. So
Nice.
come hang out with us. Thank you again to our sponsor, Adele. Not Adele, Dell. I'd be like, what is Adele doing? No, I don't know. Anyway, Matt, it's always great hanging out with you, my friend.
So good to see you, bud.
Great to see all of you out there. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Come join us next week on Creature Corner. We're here one day early. And good night.
Later, dudes.
God, that was bad.